Good morning. So today what I'm going to be working on is this pile of branches and sticks right behind me. So if you've been following the channel for any amount of time, you know that we've been working on our garden fence. And what that looks like is gathering a whole lot of natural material and then getting it processed so that we can use it for the poles, for the cross braces, and for the upright slats of the fence. Not too long ago, our neighbor had a bunch of clearing done on a piece of their property, and they had all of this piled up, which is exactly what we need for our fence. So we checked in with them and asked them if it would be okay if we robbed their piles to use for the fence, and they said, of course, that's fine. So anyway, I have this giant pile behind me that now needs to be, all of the branches now need to be stripped off of them, and the poles set in a space where Robert can then come in when he has time and put the fence up. I can't really do that portion of it, but I can do this prep work to make that easier for him and more time efficient for him when he gets ready to finish up this last piece of the garden fencing. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started working on that, but we're gonna get as much done as possible. I can always come back and revisit this in the next couple days until this pile is done. So let's go ahead and get started.
Friend, deep down in my heart, I won't lie to you again. I know it drove us apart. I wanna stand my ground. Somehow I'll make you notice that our lives are bound. Oh, will you hear my heart beating for you now? Standing by you every time. I wanted to belong to the winning side, but that feeling's gone away. Left are the hopes I'm clinging on. I wanna stand my ground. Somehow I'll make you notice that our lives are bound. Oh, will you hear my heart beating for you now? I'm here standing by you every day.
So I have this pile here completely cut up into poles. I've got the poles stacked over there. Now I'm gonna go over it with the lawnmower and just get it cleaned up. I'm gonna mow in the direction that'll send all of that brush just off into the woods there. So I am completely pooped. I'm so tired. My shoulders and elbows and wrists are killing me. So I think I'm gonna call it on this project for today. There's still one more small pile kind of back there, but I'm gonna have to do that another day because I cannot do it today. So it's about 2 o'clock and I'm gonna go inside, eat some lunch, and then probably tidy up the inside of the house. So tomorrow we'll either tackle that or another project, but I will check back in with you tomorrow. We are taking a break from working on the house this afternoon, this gloriously partially sunny afternoon, because we're both very tired. So we're gonna meet up with some friends and we're gonna go walking in the woods and looking for morel mushrooms. So we thought we'd give you a few video clips. Probably won't do just a ton of videoing because we are gonna be with friends, but figured we'd take you along as much as we can.
We were honestly just walking through the woods talking and we forgot to film. So anyhow, found a few morels. It was still a little bit wet. We're supposed to have some really nice hot weather this week, so I think they're gonna start popping up. They just weren't quite there yet. We also got to this little guy. This is, I guess, called a coral mushroom because it looks like coral like you'd see in the ocean. Anyhow, I'm relying on our friends for that because I'm not a mushroom guy, but anyhow, he was very confident that that's what that was, and that's kind of what it looks like. So Obviously, these are very dirty. We need to rinse them off as best we can, and then we're gonna soak them overnight in some salt water, and then tomorrow we'll cook them up. Honestly, just wandering through the woods with our friends was more fun than finding the mushrooms. So we had a really good time.
You came out of nowhere that first time. Said you were too tired to walk the line. I said then hold up, precious. I can be a goldsmith and you a nomad or a tailor, and we don't have to follow the rules. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh.
Day 2 and we're back at it. I'm gonna get the rest of that pile of branches all stripped and get them down to poles so that we can use them for the fence. And I really want to get that job finished up. I really hate leaving half-finished jobs, so I'm gonna do that first. It's supposed to be moderately warm today. It's a little bit overcast, so we'll see. It's supposed to be like mid 70s to high 70s, so we'll see how warm it gets. I think I'm gonna try a different setup today. Yesterday I was trying to hold the poles in one hand and then hold whatever tool I was using in the other hand, which the Sawzall is what works the best, but that's hard for me to hold one-handed. So I think I ended up doing a lot of extra work with other tools because I couldn't do that. So I'm gonna try something different today. So hopefully it'll go a little bit faster. I wanna get that pile done. So let's get started.
Every little bit of my heart lights up. Can you please tell it to never stop? Now my worried mind seems to fall behind, and I can find time to reflect on where we're headed. The sky's not the limit when I have you by my side. Oh, we can run mad, be free falling, and yet be glad. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, can you please tell it to never stop? Sunflower lilies, roses and tulips can't match one single kiss from you. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh.
I am excited because that project is done. That pile is all gone. I have this big pile of poles now that is ready for the rest of the fencing project, and I'm gonna get this area in front of me cleaned up. I'm gonna come through here with a lawnmower and mow so that it'll send all of the little pieces of sticks and pine needles and leaves off into the woods.